Ben, I'm not sure if this would be helpful at all to you in your work with the mentee program, but this is Airtable. So this is something that I've been using for conference for the past several years. It's very similar to Excel, and I thought it might be helpful to you to help organize the mentors and mentees. So it's very similar in Excel in that it's a spreadsheet, but you can see I have a tab here with mentors, and then I have a tab here with mentees. But what is cool about this is that you can link them. So for example, I just copied and pasted all of the data that you had in there in your original spreadsheet. So I'm going to delete this. But say you were just going to for the first time, going to pair up Maria with the person that she was going to mentor. You could just click here, and then you could just search for the name of your mentor here. So in this case, oh shoot, who was it? Ruby. It was Ruby. So it was Ruby. So if you were going to say, oh, I'm going to pair up Maria as the mentor with Ruby as the mentee, you would just click on Ruby's name here, because she is in this list here as a mentee, and then it links them up together. So now you see that Maria is the mentor, Ruby is the mentee. You can click into Ruby here and get all of the information about Ruby, or you can go into the mentees tab and get the information about Ruby as well. And then you could also click into Maria's name and get Maria's information, or you could expand Ruby's here. So there's just a lot of different ways that you could do it. And what I also did was I put the date paired here. So Ruby didn't have one, but for example, you did have a date for Sean. So I put the date here of 2/28 that you had put there. So I entered that here in this column, and then I linked that here. So it pulls that. So I can't actually edit. See, I'm trying to type here right now and I can't, because that is pulling the data from the mentees tab. So over here, it's just pulling the data that I have on the mentees tab. But you can see that like Hannah was paired with Allie on 2/28, and everything was submitted on 1/28. So I have all their information in here. You can also put notes on here. So if I wanted to say something like, if I want to click down here where it says comment, I could say Maria is awesome. And then I could have a note here, or whatever you want to say about Maria, or anything having to do with her, like Maria is no longer interested in mentoring. So you could put that in there as well. So obviously none of this stuff is true. So I'm going to click on these little things and I'm going to delete those comments. I'm sure she is awesome, but going to delete that. So I don't know if that's going to be helpful. If it's not, feel free to not use this, but I thought it might be. So let me know your thoughts on that, and I'll send this along to you.